Hey, how's it going on, guys? Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Today we're going to be talking about Zombies mode being integrated into Call of Duty Mobile. During the early stages of Call of Duty Mobile, they showed off some Zombies gameplay, which you can see here on the screen. So they have, tested Zombies gameplay on this and do soon plan to release Zombies on there. It seems like they are going for more of the modern, like in chronological order, time frame of maps like town, diner, transit, which, transit's kind of rough, but it seems like we are getting those game modes. And I also have some 3D modeling assets showing this as well. So I'm interested into why they chose transit. This might be because a lot of speculation and talk going on about Zombie Chronicles 2 potentially being transit involving, transit, bus depot, diner, farm, town, all those, alongside other maps like Diarize and classic Mob of the Dead and other maps that weren't released or remastered yet, because there's still a couple left. A lot of the Invictus Crew maps still have not been remastered for probably good reason, but still, a lot of them haven't been remastered. We got Call of the Dead, we got 5, we got some of the other maps that got remastered during Black Ops 4, but we have not gone, like I said, other maps from the Invictus Crew. So that might be something they're focusing on. They might be trying to remaster those maps and thought, what the heck, we'll put it on Call of Duty Mobile, see how it goes there. Obviously, this quality isn't going to be anything near what it would be like, playing it on the current gen consoles whenever Chronicles comes out. But this does give us a little bit of, a look into what we might be seeing with, Call of Duty Mobile. This is obviously early on, and it looks like it is going to be objective based. We're going to have small objectives that we can do while playing the Zombies mode, which is pretty cool. We somewhat have got that with some of the guided Easter eggs, not quite like this. This reminds me a little bit more of Extinction, kind of mixed with the current Call of Duty Zombies, which I think is what they're going for. This whole Call of Duty mobile game, just in general, seems to be a big mix between Treyarch and Infinity Ward, just kind of mashing their stuff together. So this does look like Extinction mixed with, just zombies put together. The objectives and stuff like that really being highlighted, showing exactly where you're supposed to go. Reminds me a lot of Extinction. And then, of course, you get the classic zombie maps that they're showing off here. Hopefully, the mobile eventually comes down to giving us some more Aether maps, or potentially even giving us new maps. I definitely think they're going to try and draw in the community by giving us, some of the older maps, classic maps, transit and stuff like that. Again, it's probably not the best stuff they could have went for, but I think just because that stuff hasn't been, played in a while, and they're trying to garner some hype for Chronicles 2, if that is a thing. Hopefully it is, and hopefully it's done good. A lot of people from the community really want it to be like Black Ops 3 that gets Chronicles 2, though. A lot of people do not like the Black Ops 4 engine, which I got to admit, I don't like it a whole lot either. If it were to release on Black Ops 3, I'd be so much happier. Just the gobblegums, the guns, everything else in general. To me, personally, I think it's so much better than playing on Black Ops 4. Something about the engine just isn't quite right. Black Ops 3, I think, just had the sweet spot and just, it seemed perfect to me, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see when that comes out. Hopefully they do release it, on other consoles, stuff like that as well, whenever we eventually get it. Hopefully no exclusivity stuff. I'm looking at you, PSN, give me that survival mode thing an entire year till it releases on Xbox and PC, which sucks because a lot of PC footage looks a lot better than it does on PS4. But anyway, I digress. That's not part of the topic here, but I'm really excited to see what all it will have here. We're going to go and check out some of the 3D modeling maps of what they have done so far. I have found this online, so we're going to go to it real quick. Here it is. So this is the actual 3D models for both Farm and Diner, I'm pretty sure. So let's go on over here. We're going to use the software to kind of look at it. So you can change the lighting. We also can go on over. If I can figure out how to do it. There we go. So this right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is our diner. Look at the no highway dine. Or the now die. More like it. This is a little diner we have here. Obviously it's on Call of Duty Mobile, so it doesn't look the absolute best. I think that's a little bit expected just because of, you know, it's mobile. Obviously, mobile's not going to be too good. I have a way you can port this game into your PC and kind of run it on an emulator. If you guys are interested in that, I can definitely do that and show you guys how to do it during just using a software called Game Loop. You can actually play Call of Duty Mobile on here. I'm a little bit interested in how they are going to do multiplayer, if they're going to do 4 players in this or not. Definitely interested in that. But yeah, look, we have the whole map here. So that was the map that you just saw in that gameplay. I do not have any gameplay of Farm. However, Farm is definitely a map that you can find online and see that it is playable. But yeah, there is the entire map of it. I am going to put a link down below to this in case you guys want to look at this or explore this. So again, these little plates in the background are places you're not going to be in, but you're going to be exploring that there. Let's move on over to our boy over here. If I can get to it. Yeah, I'm not the best with the software, as you can tell, but I will have that stuff there in case you guys want to explore it. You might be a little bit better at this than I am. Sorry, my mouse sounds really squeaky, but yeah. So here we are. Let's get on in here. Get on in here. Again, it's just more modeling type of stuff going on in here. But yeah, right there's Farm. Right here's the little entrance where you would get off at Transit right here. And then you'd come up over here. Here's the barn, stuff like that. I believe there was a perk up here. I can't remember 100%, but right here, that's the box spawn. Let's see if we can actually see the actual box spawn itself. Yeah, right there. So there's the actual box in there. On down in there was that safe or that fridge. I believe it's a fridge where you can put your gun. And we have in here unlocked, which you needed to have one of the generators, I think, to do it. I think the standard farm, it's not open, if I remember right, because you don't have a generator, so it just constantly remains unopened. But yeah, there we go. It's all, you know, boxed off. You can't get back here. And then you get the trees. The trees look absolutely whack. They look like freaking razor blades or something like that. But obviously this isn't textured, so it's going to look a little poopy. It's going to look a little bit weird. You know, we're just dealing with lighting and stuff like that. Again, you can move the lighting around, stuff like that. If you want to check out the software, like I said, I'll have it linked down below. But, you know, overall, this map looks pretty decent. I mean, I wonder if they built it from scratch. If they built it from scratch, it might look, you know, similar to, but not exactly just like what the actual maps looked like. And, you know, Transit in general wasn't very good. So maybe these maps are a little bit better. Maybe they decided to change things up. I'm really curious how they do perks and stuff like that, because it didn't look like you could actually get perks. And it looks like we're playing just normal, like, modern warfare soldiers. So maybe no Tank Dempsey, maybe no, you know, Nikolai, no Takil, no Richtofen. I'm curious to see if we'll see the boys in this. I don't know. It really depends, I think, on how far along their development is. If the development isn't too far along, we might not be able to see things like that. I think right there's all that lava when it gets destroyed, because, you know, the boys on Moon destroyed everything. So sending those rockets to Earth and destroyed all that, cracked everything, leave everything into hell. The real good question is also, will there be denizens or not? That's the real question. And if they'll actually release the entire Transit map, that would be interesting. That would be something, you know, I think I'd be wanting to see if they decide to release the entire thing or just try and release bits of it. Because right now it just looks like they're just taking little bits of it. And then, you know, little bits at a time. Because the map was all taken up and, you know, chopped up individually when you did play them, I think that allowed them to kind of get away with maybe not doing the entire map all at one time, because, you know, Transit honestly is better chopped up. It's somewhat better just to play them chopped up, because you could get all the perks, different things like that right away, especially playing Town. Everybody knows Town is just like infinitely better than Transit, which is saying something, because you're literally only playing a sliver of the actual whole map itself. I want to go up here and take a look at the Galvaknuckles. This software is obviously not something I'm an expert at. I literally just tried using this today, so you know, bear with me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm screwing it all up. Either way, guys, here it is. Link in the description for it down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what maps you guys would like to see come out. I think I'd really like for them to obviously start with some of the bigger maps. So I'm curious if they're going to start chronologically or if they're going to just flat out, you know, just kind of do the big popular ones. I could see them going either way, and honestly, I don't think it'd be too bad if they just went the, you know, popular route and didn't go with playing, you know, playing it safe. They just went all chronologically with it, because I know a lot of people right away probably wouldn't want to play Noct. They'd rather see like Darius or Kino or you know, Ascension or Eisendrache. You know, I'm sure they'd love to see those maps before they see, you know, Shilonuma or Zetsubo or Shangri-La. That's a touchy one in Shangri-La. I'll leave that alone. But either way, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Let me know if you like these kind of Call of Duty update videos. Either way, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.